morning, guys. It is day 9 of the challenge. I have just gotten back from the gym. I did a arms and shoulder workout, and then I did 20 minutes of a HIIT circuit. So now I'm getting ready to have my breakfast, and then I'm going to work. Got quite a few jobs to finish up today, and a few emails to answer. I think that's about it. So, still a busy day. Still a lot of things going on, but ready to get it started. So, I've been up since about 5:30. That's when I headed to the gym. It is now about 20 to 8. So, I can't think of anything else. I'm going to show you my breakfast real fast. I am eating one of the Publix premium Greek yogurts. This one's blended coconut. And these are my meals that I made on Sunday. I have cheese eggs with chorizo. I'm going to take my Adrenal Restore from First Form. I'm going to take my multivitamins. These are fat soluble, so you want to eat with them. I'm going to take my T21, which helps thyroid production. I'm going to take my vitamin D. I take 10,000 milligrams a day. And then my Joy Mobility. Looks like a lot, but it's really not that many, and it helps me feel my best and perform my best. So that's what I take. So I'm going to eat this real fast and then get on to work. So hope you have. Hey guys, good afternoon. I just got in from work a little bit ago. It's almost 4 o'clock. I just had one of my protein shakes by First Form. It's the level 1 meal replacement protein powder. So I'm finishing that up right now, and then I've got a few work things to do. I think that's about it. I've got some errands to run this afternoon too, but that's about all I've got planned. Today's a little less chaotic than yesterday was, thank goodness. We had a job this morning to clean up a property on the exterior, and we had to carry, they had torn down like a carport area, and they put it all at the very bottom of the property line against the fence for some reason. I don't know why. And we actually had to carry all of that from the very bottom of the hill all the way to the top where the truck was, because we couldn't drive the truck down into the yard because we would get stuck. It was so wet and soppy. So anyway, we had to carry all of that along with cinder blocks and some limbs, and I think it was about 300 feet, maybe a little further, from the bottom of the fence line all the way to the truck. And it was a pretty good drop off, so a little bit tired. But yeah, that was my work day. So we're done. We've been to the dump, and I've got to run some errands to get some things ready for tomorrow. We have another couple jobs to do in Salisbury tomorrow, so I need to get all the stuff that I need to do those, so I don't have to do them in the morning. I think that's all I've got for right now. That's just a quick update of my day, and now I've got to write an email to someone and get that emailed off, because I need to get that email to him today. So yeah, most of it's done, but it'll take me just a few minutes to finish it up, and I'll catch you guys after a while. Maybe I'll show you what I'm making for dinner. Here's the protein that I'm using. I went over and grabbed it real quick so you can see this. This is the level 1 meal replacement protein powder that First Form has. I take the one that they have that's quick digesting, that is after my workout, for post-workout meal. But this is the one that I do when I need another meal in my day and I can't get one in. This one is the caramel latte. I have the vanilla, and I'll actually mix it with some fruits and the greens powder, the OptiGreens powder, and make a quick shake sometimes in the afternoon as well. But anyway, this one is level 1 caramel latte. Has 5 grams of BCAAs. It's very, very good. Sometimes I'll put it in my coffee in the morning. I'm not much of a breakfast person, but we all know that we need something for breakfast. So sometimes I will put this, about a half a scoop in my coffee and stir it all up. Otherwise, a lot of times I'll actually keep one of these in the truck so that if I need a meal and I really don't have time to eat one, then I'll drink one of these. It works out pretty well. So anyway, here is the level 1 caramel latte. Meal replacement protein powder. Guys, it is Wednesday. I just completed my leg day. This is also day 10 of since I started the challenge, and day 10 of this video series, and it is day 3 of the official transformation challenge. All my clients are doing great, and I'm so excited to see everyone's progress. But I just finished a leg day. I added some jump squats into the end and did some high intensity cardio again today. I'm trying to add that in 3 times a week, and then 2 days of just steady state cardio. So I did my legs and my high intensity. I'm getting ready to drink my post-workout shake, and then I'm headed back home to get some real food and get ready for work. We've got a really long day today, and so I'll be working most of the day. I'm sorry I didn't update too much last night. Got a little frustrated with some health insurance stuff, and ended up just kind of going to bed early, finishing up a couple emails that I had, cooking dinner, and marinated pork chops are awesome. But after that, just finished up some things and went on to bed. But anyway, this is the beginning of week 2 for me. So, well, the middle of week 2 for me. So, still good at a good pace. I'm still getting my food in, about 6 meals a day. And then my training is still really good. So, we'll see what we have to offer. I haven't stepped on the scale yet, but I should have done that this morning, but I didn't. Wednesdays, I'm going to do weigh-ins on Wednesday. Just see where I'm sitting at. My scale can also tell me my body fat percentage, so try that too. Step on it when I get home. It won't be quite as accurate as I'd like it to be. I like to weigh in first thing in the morning, before I've had any water, before I've had any food, before I've had any training or anything. But I forgot this morning, so I'm gonna still step on it whenever you're at home and just see where I'm sitting at. and then go from there. So I'm getting ready to head back to the house, and I'll catch you guys after a while. Bye. Hey guys, it is about 9:15 tonight. I've been going all day today. We had several jobs in Winston and Thomasville, Lexington area, and then one in Salisbury. So a lot of my time was spent on the road today. We had several odd jobs, so it was just a lot of chaoticness. So I have gotten back home. I've ran a couple errands this evening. I cooked some dinner. I made a chicken burrito bowl. I used cauliflower rice, and I put like a cup of black beans in there in mine, and 6 ounces of chicken, a little bit of salsa, some cheese, and an avocado. And that was dinner tonight. It's super easy. It's super fast. And I think it took me all of about 10 minutes to prepare. I used the Instant Pots on all of it, and I don't have to tend to it, and I can be doing something else while it cooks. So that was my dinner tonight. I needed something quick and easy. But now I have finally sat down. I want to go over a few of various things with you. First of all is my meal plan, what I'm doing right now. I'm following a keto style diet. With my RA, a lot of the carbohydrates don't agree with me, and I can't have them. They just create a lot of inflammation within my body. So when I started learning about the keto diet, I decided to try that one and see how it worked with me and how it affected me, because with restricting the carbohydrates as much as I was having to, it left me with very low energy for workouts and very low energy when I had to go to work. So with the having a higher fat content, it gives me some energy through the day, and I don't feel as tired, and I don't feel as sluggish, and I reduce the need for the midday nap. With anybody who has an autoimmune knows how midday naps are. When you have something like that, it makes it a little more difficult on your body because it's working constantly, so you're tired constantly. So you want to keep your food intake up, and you want to make sure that you're eating well and you're eating enough carbohydrates or fats or a little bit of both to be able to sustain that energy and keep your energy levels as high as they can, especially when your body is working as hard as it is on a 24/7, 365 day basis. So anyway, my calorie count for right now, I'm using the MyFitnessPal app, and I'm trying to log all my meals in there. That way I can keep track of it from day to day, and I know where I'm doing well and where I'm not doing well. But currently my calorie goal for the day is 1910. My carbs are 24 grams. Sometimes I'm getting up to 50, but I try to keep it around that mark. Then the fats are 149, unless I do up the carbs, and then I'll lower the fats a little bit. And then my protein is 119. These are all what is working currently. I may do a little bit adjusting this coming week on them. I like to do higher carbs on the days that I do legs. I think it helps with the soreness a little bit, and I think it gives me a little bit more power to power through the workout. I have had a little bit more carbs today than normal, and had a few more cheat style meals today than normal. So I'll probably do a back workout tomorrow, do a little heavier, and put those carbs to good use. So that's just how I kind of do it. But I just like to log everything. That way I know what I'm doing. I know how to keep track of it. Here's what it looks like. So you have your goal, have your goal up at the top, your food, how much you exercise, and then what's your remaining. I don't keep track of the exercise on this app. I I actually don't really keep track of the calories burned from exercise because everyone is so different and it varies so much from person to person. So I don't actually keep track of that. It's all based on how your body burns calories, not what the machine tells you. So anyway, if you click on this, then you can scroll through your breakfast. It tallies up how many calories you've had over here on the side for each one. Breakfast, and I've got lunch, and I've got dinner. And I actually, because I eat 6 meals, or I'm trying to eat 6 meals every day, I may double up like on the breakfast portion of this. So actually for a true breakfast this morning, I had a Chick-fil-A grilled Chick-fil-A biscuit, and then later on during my day I had the macchiato, the egg whites, and the chorizo, and that was one thing. And then for lunch, and then I actually didn't get another meal in between lunch and dinner, but there's the two. So that's kind of what I do. That's how I keep track of it all, and it seems to work out pretty well. I also wanted to show you the way that I planned my week, because I'm always talking about planning week, and on Sunday is plan day. So I have this really cool little leather bound cover. I got this off of Etsy from, I think her name is Crocker Creations. I'll link her in the description bar. But this is gorgeous, and it has held up really well so far from where I've had it. I've carried it a lot. It's been thrown in my backpack quite a few times. But then I just made these little inserts that go in it. I have one for a calendar, and then I have one for the daily calendar. Then I have one for lists, and then I have one for meal planning back here in the back. I'll switch clip over here to today. So I put any of the scheduled things that I have up here on the top. And then I have my to-do list. I have my breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which I have not included dinner yet, but here it is. Sometimes I'll just make a quick note of it here so I can keep track of it, and then I keep a better track on my phone with MyFitnessPal. And then I try to do a power list. So every morning, as soon as I get back from the gym, or sometimes when I'm doing my cardio, I will write out my power list. These are 5 critical things that I want to do within the day. Andy Frisella actually came up with this idea, and this is who I got it from. And I'll link one of his podcasts below as well, so you can listen to his power list explanation and how he uses it. But basically, it's 5 critical tasks that you want to do in a day. And if you get that thing done, you'll put a W beside it. And if you don't, you put an L. A W is for a win. If you get 5 wins, you've won that day. If you get any L's, then you lost the day. So the goal is to get 5 W's and to win the day. And as you win the day, then you win the week, and you win the month, and then you win the year. And it's just 5 things that I really want to work on. So today I wanted to read 10 pages in my book. I don't read enough at all. And I love to read, but I don't ever get to read. And then I wanted to work on an updated budget, update my website, repost my job posting that I've been working on, and then I need to work on an email listing. So that was my 5 for today. I have not gotten them all done, but I'm not going to bed yet, so we'll see if I get those done. I'm certainly going to try, but if not, then they roll over to tomorrow. The things that you do get a W on, you can use them for 21 days, and after 21 days you have to take them off, because it's not things that you do on a daily basis that's something you've already made into a habit. It's something that is not in your habits that you want to work on. So that's a power list. That's just the gist of it. I had Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class at 6 today, but I wasn't able to make it, so that was on there as well. And then here's my lists. Can look like this. Found a blank one. And you can just write any kind of list that you have whatsoever. And then here's my meal planner. I'm planning the week on these. and I just write what we're having Monday through Saturday or Sunday. Sometimes I'll leave in here room to order takeouts or something like that, because sometimes my weeks are really busy and I simply don't feel like cooking, or maybe I just want something different than what we have. Over here on this side, I also have a shopping list. I have a Amazon Alexa, and hopefully she doesn't turn on. And I actually use my shopping list on her quite a bit lately, but I still like to write it out sometimes, especially if something just comes to mind as I'm making my meal list here. But this week I had jambalaya, al pastor tacos, sriracha meatballs, chicken and mozzarella, kind of like a bruschetta chicken. I took the chicken and then topped it with mozzarella and tomatoes and basil. And then on Friday I had a date night, but I did not plan anything for Saturday or Sunday. I think we were gone that week. But it depends on the week, and this is how I use it to determine what I want to cook and what I want the week to be. So that's the basics on that. And the last thing I wanted to tell you, my training plan. So right now I'm doing 3 days of high intensity interval training and then 2 days of steady state cardio. On those steady state cardio days, I could either just walk or I may go for a run. It's usually all indoors. I work out way too early to go outside, but that's kind of what I'm doing on those days. But then I'm trying to do 5 days a week, and then I'll do 2 leg days in there. 1 leg day is more for glutes and hamstrings, and then the other leg day is more for our quads and calves. That's just what I'm liking to split it up with for right now. Then I've got an abs day, abs and cardio. I train them just the same as I train any other body part through the week. And then I have, so that's 3 days. What else do I have? I have a chest day, a chest and back day. Right now I'm doing a push and pull sequence. So on those days I put them together. And then the last day is arms and shoulders. Really trying to build a little mass in my upper body and get a little stronger. So that's what I've been focusing on there. I think that's it. I think I'm going to try to finish up a little bit of this power list, and then I'm headed to bed. I've got to get up early tomorrow. I think I'm setting the alarm for about 4 o'clock in the morning, a.m. So we've got a large job in Winston tomorrow, so I'll be headed there. And I want to get a good training session in before we go. And so got to get up pretty early. But I think I'm going to hop off, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll talk to you soon.